Welcome back once again, everyone. It would seem that Halle Bailey, the star of the upcoming Disney's live action Little Mermaid tokenized nonsense that they're planning to do, it seems she can't stop herself from putting her fin in her mouth, no matter how many times these things fail miserably for them. Now, I did a video previously when she had come out and stated, playing the feminist card that, it's not all about she should have that her version is going to be this and not going to be about the boy and all of that. But then I came across this article here from Bounding into comics, and I thought to myself, what they had to say in this is actually really interesting and lays out a lot of what I have previously said. So let me go through this article, and I want to give you my thoughts so that you can understand how it's just getting ridiculously stupid, and it just continues to show that Disney just has no care anymore for anything that they did that people actually love. So the article goes, Disney's live-action The Little Mermaid star Halle Bailey says remake is updating story's themes. We've definitely changed that perspective of just her wanting to leave the ocean for a boy, even though that is never what it was about and never what happened. Alright? In the latest practical example of Hollywood's backwards mentality towards anything made before yesterday, because anything that was, because like I said before, there was always representation and diversity and these things in these movies and all of this stuff. But as far as these people would have you believe, unless they make it, no, none of these things ever existed. So that's the narrative that they're pushing. The Little Mermaid star Halle Bailey has revealed that Disney's upcoming live-action remake will be updating, already sounding new, the themes of their animated classic, and in doing so, also laid bare both her and Disney's factual ignorance towards the original story. To this carefully, the singer/actress provided this insight into her upcoming silver screen appearance during a recent interview given to the equity-centric celebrity and luxury culture magazine edition. Reflecting on her love for the original film, so then why are you out to destroy it? She loved it so much. And the fact that she considered Ariel to be her favorite Disney's animated princess, well, that's a lie. That's a lie right there. Right. Okay, you know what? Let me not say that. It's possible, and that it's possible that Ariel is her favorite Disney animated princess, and she just figures, well, I could be better than her. It's possible. I'm not saying it's possible. An admission which itself torpedoes both her and Hollywood's representation narrative. Bailey informed the outlet that she was really excited, isn't it, except for my version of the film, because we've definitely changed that perspective of just her wanting to leave the ocean for a boy. Now, I did a video previously, I said that was never the case, that's never what happened. All that is just absolute and utter garbage. But they actually break down some stuff here in this article that I want to go through. She continues on, it's way bigger than that. It's about herself, her purpose, her freedom, her life, and what she wants. That was always what it was about. Then she plays the feminist card. Again, because it's important that she continues to play that. As women, we are amazing. We are independent. We are modern. We are everything and above. And I'm glad that Disney is updating some of those themes. Okay, well, you're right that you're modern because anybody who's alive now is in the modern age. So I don't know why you would think that's something to be, lauded about. Women have always been amazing. The independent women all over. I mean, it's nothing to be there about that's actually a fact. But you all play this feminist card without even understanding what you're actually doing. But let's continue on. Now this is where bounding into comics has to break it down. And the person who wrote this is Spencer Bakuli Wright. I give him credit for what he said here. Let me go through this. As noted above, despite Bailey and Disney's attempt to frame the animated Ariel's motivations as solely being based in love and desire for a man, reality could not be further from the truth. 100% correct. Listen to it. While a large portion of her story concerns her efforts to win the heart of Prince Eric, the iconic mermaid's interest in the surface world has nothing to do with him specifically. Right, now like I said, okay, the movie's about love and all that stuff, and then she falling in love with the prince and all that. Nothing is wrong with that, but that's not what it was entirely about. They continue on here and they give some damn good examples. Per the actual film itself, Ariel is already entranced with the wonders of the surface world well before she makes the acquaintance of viewers. For example, in her first appearance on screen, the young woman is seen skipping out on a kingdom-wide concert honoring her father in favor of exploring a sunken galleon in order to add more human trinkets to her hidden collection, which already held an impressive number of items prior to the film's start. She's been flung and making it look terrible in this version, but still. And while many like to point to the animated musical's Part of Your World number as proof of Ariel's puppy love motivations, it should be noted that this song is not about Eric, but rather the human world in general. Further, she doesn't even lay eyes upon her eventual husband until the song ends, a development which happens a full 20 minutes after viewers are introduced to Ariel and her surface life aspirations. In other words, Ariel's love for Eric is completely insensible to her dreams of walking on her own 2 feet. Yeah, Little Mermaid crashes onto the shores and theaters on May 26th. Like I've stated quite clearly before, I have absolutely no interest in going and watching this live action Little Mermaid in theaters, none whatsoever. I may stream it when it comes out, and that's a big me. I may stream it when it comes out, but me personally, I don't think this is not looking to be shaping up to be good at all. Even if you just put aside the blatant race swapping of Ariel for a moment, if you just put it aside for a moment, the CGI is terrible. In this scene here, she doesn't even look like she's underwater. What they've done to somebody, I mean, you know, Sebastian is not even an adorable crab anymore. It just looks grotesque. That's what you to put it. The trailers keep getting ratioed to hell. The first teaser trailer that they put out is something like about, I think, over 1 million dislikes and stuff. People are not dealing with it at all. And now you're coming out here to push some kind of feminist narrative that doesn't make sense. In this article, they clearly stated that that in the original animated movie, Ariel was never obsessed with Eric. She always wanted to go to the surface. She was always independent young woman who was fascinated with the world above the sea. And Eric now became something else for her to want to go, but she always wanted to go there. There's nothing wrong with her falling in love with the prince and all that, okay, but that does not take away from who she originally was. So you all come out here playing this feminist card and also waving the race banner, because anytime anybody points out, listen, this character was never black, you're race swapping this character, they come out to call you racist. But here's the thing, they will never take a character who is originally black and make that character white. No, that's a problem. But it's fine the other way around. I stated in a previous video, I said before, I pointed out my reasons as to why this thing makes no sense. And in this article, they pointed out even more reasons. You cannot come out and say that, okay, you know, your version is better because she doesn't want to move up. No. you're making your version worse because all you have to do is keep pushing ridiculous garbage to figure that's going to make people want to see it. The original animated movie didn't have to do that. It had good musicals, interesting characters, people liked it. People don't like yours because they clearly see what the hell Disney is doing, and the fact that you keep putting your fin in your mouth shows you also don't know what the hell you're doing. You know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.